Everybody, welcome to my usual me. Welcome back to Life is Feudal, the MMO, where today we're going to go ahead and I figured out something that may or may not help you. We'll see what you think. And make sure you tell me in the comment section below what you think about this. So I have completely leveled out my 5x5. Well, and I don't need 5x5. I need 4x4 for a hut. And I went ahead and decided to go with the plaster tiny shack. Guys, you can go ahead and if you go to build and you go to simple construction right here, you can go down to residential and you can either make a plaster tiny shack or you can make a tiny shack. The tiny shack takes 5 boards, 15 billets, and 20 plant fiber, whereas the plaster takes 15 billets, 80 clay, and 20 plant fiber. It all depends on whether you have clay in your area or not. We do have clay in the area, so we're going to go ahead and I went with the plaster tiny shack because that's what I've got. So I have everything laid out here. Let's go ahead and just go like this. So it's a 4x4, and I don't really have a lot of flat area to deal with this right now, and I have multiple characters that I'm going to be using on these claims. So as you can see, let me go ahead and just show you right quick. All right, so this is my claim, which is 10 by 10. And I'm going to be flattening this out and digging in the side of the hill. Right here, the next one up is Monogard's claim, and then the one above it is my other character's claim. So we've actually locked down this side of the hill so we can get up and down without anybody blocking us, which was the whole point of this whole exercise. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to build this shack, but I'm going to be using one shack for multiple characters, and I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a second. Also, Monogard has another character with some land over here. She's got another, and the reason we decided to do this is because this person right here between us, she actually started on the other side of this claim. This guy, he locked down this whole side of the hill, and it makes it difficult for us to get in between. And then he dug holes so you'd fall in between the claims, so that you if you try to get on his property, it's going to make it really super difficult. So we decided to go ahead and follow suit, and that's why we're making it as difficult as possible for people to lock us out of our area down here. So anyway, so I'm going to go ahead. Let me go ahead and make sure I got my hammer on me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to construct. Let me go ahead and just inspect this right quick. Okay, so durability is good. Build a simple construction. I have 15 billets, 80 clay, and 20 fiber in here already. So we'll go ahead and just build it. We'll get this thing up. It won't take but a second. And then we're going to go ahead and use, like I said, this one shack for multiple characters. And the reason that I'm deciding to use one shack for multiple characters is because I don't want to take up a whole ton of space, because I don't have a lot of space right now. Now, I might change my mind later on. I might build multiple shacks, but for right now, the one was going to do me just fine. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to claim this as my home. There we go. Let's go ahead and just take this off. And it says, you've pleased the Turskal of the 3 local. Let's see, system says, you have successfully bound to this house. There are 0 free rooms left. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, now that I'm in this house, if I die, this will be my spawn point. I'm going to spawn at this house, right? I'm in the protectorate, so nothing can hurt me except for my own stupidity or animals. And animals are a thing. I mean, the wolves, if a wolf pops up, it's going to be difficult to kill him early on. Now, this is early game stuff, guys, so it's going to change as you get more progressed. Like, eventually, I'll put a regular house down, and that'll house multiple characters. So I'm not worried about that. Now, you have to give all of your characters permissions to be able to walk on your lands. And that'll be in a separate video. I'll show you how to do that in a separate video. So keep an eye on this playlist, because this is where all the information for the game that I've discovered and I use is at. So, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna disconnect, and we're gonna go to my other character, which is really close here. All right. So this is my other guy right here. As you can see, let's go ahead. This is blue. This is not his claim. His claim's at the top, which is the white one up there, right? So now he has permissions to do everything on this property. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to expel the intruders, expel Godenland. I've successfully expelled the following squatters: Godenland, Vanis. So we're going to go ahead and now I'm going to claim this as my home, and the system says that I have successfully bounded this house. There are 0 free rooms left. So what you can do, guys, is you have one single hut for all your characters. Now, since I only use one character at a time, I'm not going to worry about Godenland. He's on the property. I know I'm going to go, if I go out and I go out on an expedition and I get killed by an animal, I'm going to pop right back here rather than randomly be spawned at a different protectorate. I might get lucky and I might be on this protectorate when I spawn back in, but I might not. So I might be spawned as somewhere else on the map. So you got to remember, don't forget to expel the last person that's on the hut, and then put yourself as the resident of the hut before you take your character out and go out and do whatever you got to do. It takes 2 seconds to do it. It doesn't take long, and it's nice and easy. So I don't see any reason to spend any more space, which is it's at a premium right now, to have more than one bind point for my characters. So long as you remember and you don't screw it up, this should work for you. So I hope that helped you out, guys. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next Life is Feudal, the MMO video. Thank you very so much for watching. You want to say goodbye, Monogard?
Goodbye.
Even if you don't see her, she's here. All right, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.